you, 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 you. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. Hold on, hold on. My bad for the intro and shit. I apologize about that. Got some jankiness on the play. My bad. But anyway. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Man, oh man, oh man. Woo! Big win for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, before y'all want to come through and rain on our parade and say it's the Dolphins, this, that, and the third, um, the Dolphins was a very hot team coming into this particular week. This will be considered the Mike Tomlin classic trap game, right? Um, man, hell of a performance for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Is Mike Tomlin gonna get any credit today? Are y'all gonna give Mike Tomlin some credit today, or we gonna blame it all on this individual, that individual? Because I know when they lose a game, I know the majority of the fan base is talking about fire Mike Tomlin. That's what I know. That's what I know what they saying. That's what they saying. That's what they was expressing last time Mike Tomlin was in goddamn Acrisure Stadium. Last time Mike Tomlin was in Acrisure Stadium, y'all was talking about firing that man. All right. Now listen. Let me say this real quick. Big win for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Big win. They needed this win. I ain't gonna sit up and hold y'all on that. And me personally, bro, all day, I felt like y'all was going to lose this game. I felt like this was the classic game where we have an opportunity to go ahead and get the win, and we just don't get it done. Especially primetime. We have not been looking good on primetime TV all year. All year, we have not won a Sunday night game, a Thursday night game. When it's a primetime 4 o'clock game, we haven't won them. But tonight, we got that dub. We got that dub on Monday night. You know what I'm saying? And that's a crazy stat from the Pittsburgh Steelers, the fact that they haven't lost. I don't know if it was to the Miami Dolphins in particular or just on Monday night in general that they've been undefeated. So I don't know what it is with Monday nights, but maybe we need to play on Monday nights more so we can motherfucking get some wins. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. This team showed up today. This team showed up on both sides of the ball, man. I mean, my only complaint, I have 2 complaints. One of my only complaints was early in the game, I felt like Aaron Rodgers was trying to look to make the big plays. Bro, just take the check down. I think on one of them plays, it was like 3rd and something where DK and DK and Big Washington, you know what I'm saying? Mount Washington was crossing in the same area, and Aaron kind of held the ball. Had he just looked at Gainwell at the end of the day, if he didn't feel comfortable about making that throw, he could have just dished it off to Gainwell. That would have been a goddamn first down. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. He would have got 3 yards for sure. But other than that, man, I thought the running game was pretty efficient. The passing game was pretty efficient besides, the first half. I would like for us to come off on better starts, but, man, if we could finish off a game like this, I really ain't got no problem with motherfuckers knocking the rust off. You know what I'm saying? Because the way we played this game from, I want to say, the second quarter, halfway through the second quarter and on up into the fourth quarter, because this is when it started to piss me off, it just felt like, we was letting the foot off the gas. Teams don't let the foot off on their gas on us. You know what I'm saying? They looking to squash you, Mike T. This is what I'm saying, like, Mike T, bro. Teams looking to squash you today. And let me just say this real quick. At points in time when they went for it on 4th down, I want to say 2 of those times I was like either punt the ball or take the field goal. They decided to go for it. They decided to make it. I think they went for it, if I'm not mistaken, let me say. Yeah, I'm about to say 3 times. Yeah, they went for it 3 times. I would at least say the last 2, I was like, nah, either kick the field goal or punt the football. But they went for it and they made it the last 2. The first one, though, I definitely was like, nah, hold up, bro. We got to get some energy in the building, bro. You got to go for this. You got to go for this. We right there. We got to go for this. So I did agree with the first one. But the last two I didn't agree with. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. As a fan, I'm glad we got him. I'm glad we got him. But I damn sure didn't want us to go for him. And that's just my personal opinion on that. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, oh man, Mike T, man, he like to live in his fears. He ain't living his fears tonight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't living his fears tonight. Shout out to the running game. And it's about time our defense wasn't on the field most of the game. Oh my goodness. Our defense was not on the field most of the goddamn game. The offense was actually doing things to move the chains and get down and get into the red zone. I didn't like the fact we didn't come off no points off of the turnover because Aaron took a bad sack. I'm going to be honest with you. Aaron, bro, just throw the ball out. You know what I'm saying? Throw the ball out, fam. Get rid of the football. Do not take no sack in that situation. That shit cost us 3 points. I'm just going to be honest. But other than that, man, I was thoroughly impressed by the team today. This looked like a different team. Maybe something came out of that Baltimore win. Maybe something came, because like I said, my main thing going into that Baltimore game was like, yo, bro, y'all watch the entire stadium. As the players on the team, let alone fans or people that's real fans of Mike Tomlin. And I'm not saying I'm a fan of Mike Tomlin to where the point I want it to be detrimental to the Pittsburgh Steelers winning. But, bro, everybody says, yo, Mike T, yes, his philosophy, this, that, and the third, but there's a reason why this nigga ain't got no losing season. There's a formula behind why this man ain't got a losing season. He just need competent quarterback play and at times to be aggressive as far as offensively. That was my other bone to pick with the defense at the end of the game because that's why they gave up, goddamn shit. Yeah, they gave up damn near what? 12 points? Yeah, they gave up 12 goddamn points. They gave up 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? For no reason whatsoever. That shit kind of irked me because I wanted to put these niggas in the dirt. I ain't going to sit up and hold you. I wanted to belt the ass all night long. That's what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? That was my energy watching this game. Belt the ass, man. Straight up and down. And shout out to the defense. They were standing on business today. The defense was standing on business. The offense was standing on some business. This was a great team win. Special teams was amazing. Special teams, shout out to the punter. The punter was punting shit back into the, hey, nigga, take this shit back over there, fam. Hey, take that shit back over there, fam. You ain't getting nothing over here, fam. Ain't no shank punks, none of that. Nothing coming in our house, fam. You gonna have to earn them points, nigga. You gonna have to earn them points, straight up and down. Booting shit all the way back there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the goddamn punter, man. Special teams was great today. Boswell obviously shanked the goddamn kick that gave them, easy access to pretty much go on their drive that when they actually did end up scoring a touchdown. But other than that, man, phenomenal team win, man. Let's get into some of the stats real quick. We know Tua Tagovailoa, he got a lot of this shit is empty stats. I'm going to be honest with y'all. A lot of this is really empty stats for real because the Steelers just was giving him shit at a point in time in the game, especially late third, early fourth. Like, they just kind of was giving shit. And that's why I really didn't want them to, like, nah, bro. Stand on them niggas, bro. Stand on Mike T, bro. Motherfuckers want to stand on you, fam. That's why every chance motherfucker they get on for it on the fourth down. They being super aggressive. They still being a super aggressive when they kicking your ass. Got you over there looking on the sideline, looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. You gotta dish out that same shit. You know what I'm saying? We in between these lines, bro. Ain't no friends. Fuck all that respect shit. Oh, the guy on the other side, I respect him as a coach. They don't respect you like that. They trying to stomp on you and have motherfuckers in the stadium talking about fire Tomlin. That's the shit that be motherfucking getting me irked, bro. Come on, fam. Step on these dudes, bro. Shout out to goddamn Terrell Austin. He called an amazing game, but most and definitely shout out to the players, man. They came through ready to play, ready to stand on some business today. You know what I'm saying? Without T.J. Watt. Oh, we can't win without T.J. Watt, which has been true. But we came through with a dub today. We came through, T.J., get well. We're going to need you for the playoffs, hopefully. Fingers crossed, you know what I'm saying? Everything was good because TJ Watt was definitely missed out there. For anybody to say, oh, man, TJ Watt, our defense was so incredible without TJ Watt. If TJ Watt would have been out there, it would have been even more crazier. That's what I got to say about that. I ain't going to say think about that. It would have been more crazier because it would have been so much pressure put from both sides between Highsmith and TJ Watt. And then Cam Haywood and them boys in the middle was out there busting through the club. Bro, we'd have put Tua in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? We'd have put Tua all through the dirt, straight up and down. So hopefully TJ Watt, man, it's a freak accident or whatever happened. It's very unfortunate for us, but, maybe this is the kind of rest that TJ needs. And as long as we can get out here and win some fucking games to get our guys some rest by come time to playoffs, bro, and he's somewhat 100%, bro, it's going to be hell to pay. It's going to be hell to pay in the playoffs, bro. And anyway, man, let me get into these stats, man. But a lot of these stats from the goddamn Dolphins is really just kind of empty calories for real because we really shut these niggas down. But let's get into Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers today, 23 for 27, 224 yards, 2 touchdowns. Took a couple sacks he didn't need to take, but had a QB rating of 125. Gainwell was out there boogieing today. Shout out to Gainwell. Straight boogie monster. You know what I'm saying? Boogie nights whenever motherfucking Gainwell catch the ball, man. He's been phenomenal for the last, 3-4 weeks, man, as far as when he touches the ball. For Jaylen Warren, we know Jaylen Warren get on his boogie, but, it just kind of wasn't his night like that. But he made the yards and made the plays he needed to make and gave us positive yards for the most part. So shout out to him. We know Jonnu Smith got a touchdown against his own team. Shout out to him for doing that. Connor Haywood got him a touchdown with the little quarterback sneak. Did that a few times within this game. DK Metcalf had 3 catches for 55 yards and a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? That was a monster touchdown from DK. Get them boys up off you. Go ahead and get up in that end zone. Watch out real quick. But I do agree with something that the I don't know if it's Troy Buck or Troy Aikman, Jim Buck or Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. I don't know whatever one, but ever since I felt like with Thielen and Aaron Rodgers, old man MVS, it feels like he has a little bit more comfort out there based on where he wants to go to because he knows where guys is going to go. So he going to make a quicker decision based on guys he's not really familiar playing with, not sure if they're going to actually be in their positions and shit like that. But for the most part, like I said, man, Aaron almost had an interception. That was a terrible throw from Aaron at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? He probably could have took the check down instead of that. But he tried to force it into the fryer move, and luckily that shit didn't get intercepted. But honestly, he should have had an interception on that play. That was just a bad throw. He actually had another bad throw, but he just hit that shit right on the money. He wasn't even looking at the safety, and he squeezed that motherfucker in there. Honestly, that shit should have been picked off. It should have been picked off, but I don't know if it was DK or if I don't know if it was it was DK because I think DK caught that and took it to the house. But it is what it is. But it does seem like he does have a little bit more confidence to knowing where he wants to go with the football a lot faster. Gainwell had 7 catches for 46 yards. Freiermuth, had some catches in that game, big catches in that game. Like I tell y'all all the time, anytime Darnell Washington touched the football, bro, he's going 5 yards. That's easy money. That's easy money. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you should take shit like that a little bit more frequent and set up shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't got to be a big route to set up DK and shit like that. You can set it up. One thing I say about DK is DK always going to run his routes hard as fuck, so where you think he might get the ball. So you don't want to be caught sleeping out there. But they can design shit where Darnell Washington is like right there on the sticks or right there, running a flat or something, or even just running down the seams. Just throw that motherfucker up to that big motherfucker. He going to get up there and catch it. A motherfucker try to hit that motherfucker, that's a business decision. That's a whole lot of man to try to hit out the air. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But shout out to Darnell Washington. I keep saying he needs to be included a little bit more. He had 4 targets today, but, it is what it is. Jaylen Warren caught a couple passes out the backfield. Jonnu Smith had a good first down, catching the ball as well. Shout out to Patrick Queen out there standing on business. Jalen Warren standing on business. Jalen Ramsey standing on business. There was a play with Jalen Ramsey. I felt like, damn, bro, you know, you see that motherfucker locked on him, bro. Get down there, bro. Get down there and get that pass. A few passes I felt like we could have intercepted as well. That's fine, though. That's fine. But Cam Hayward was out there standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn Malik Harrison was out there. Luckily, he was even out there because last week it seemed like he was going to be cooked. But Patrick Wilson came out there and gave you some good time. You know, Alex Highsmith Jr. gave you some good pass rush because he was getting pass rush pretty much all night. Now, whether or not he was getting a sack, you know, I don't think he got a sack. Nah, he ain't got no sack. But he damn sure was getting pressure all night. For sure, for sure. We all know Asante Samuel Jr. had an interception. I think he could have had another interception. If I'm not mistaken. Kyle Duggar was out there doing business. Brandon Echols had a few good plays in that game. But man, like I said, man, great win from the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, Heiberg was really non-existent in this game. He was kind of non-existent really in this game. He didn't really get too many pressures and shit like that. So when y'all out here talking about TJ Watt and shit like that, like, you know, or you want to say, oh, Heiberg wasn't really that good and this, that, and the third. Well, bro, you got to think about it. You know, first of all, Heiberg is a smaller dude anyway. So if they're chipping and doing all that shit from the other side, he's an easy one to chip on. You know what I'm saying? TJ Watt is a dangerous man out there. They need 3-4 motherfuckers out there on him. So, you know, this is where the inside guys really got to win. Y'all really got to win in there. But it was cool to see the inside win at times, even though TJ Watt wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? They was winning at sometimes. No. Was they getting the sacks? No. But they were winning their matchup individually and getting through and getting off blocks and creating pressure, making two a half of the scramble or just have that second thought of, damn, hold on, let me get up out of here, fam. The kitchen getting hot. You know what I'm saying? So everything is not going to lead up into stats, but the front line, man, was pretty solid today, man. Pretty solid today from the front line. Shout out to y'all busting through the walls like the Kool-Aid man. But Alex Highsmith, man, like I said, his stats is not going to tell you. Same thing with certain points of times in the game when it comes down to Herbig. You know, even though he wasn't getting the sack, he was getting the pressure to where he had to, motherfucker got to step up. Motherfucker like, hold up, this motherfucker is coming. You know what I'm saying? I got to make a decision quick. So like I said, man, we played some great ball today, man. Great ball from the team, man. Corliss Waitman, like I said, man, was punting the fuck out of them footballs today, man. Shout out to him, man. You know, it's a team game, three levels of the game, like they like to say. And man, we dominated every level of the game, man. It's been a long time since I was able to watch a game where the Pittsburgh Steelers could dominate a fucking game, 3 phases of the game. So I don't know if that Baltimore win is something that got the band going. But if y'all niggas can play like this, bro, we can win. We can win. And before y'all niggas, oh man, I ain't gonna get my hypes up. I'm not getting my hypes up neither. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not gonna get my hypes up for the Detroit Lions because we could get out here and get our ass goddamn cracked against Detroit. You fuck around with Detroit and you fuck around and get belt the ass. We fuck around, go out there in Detroit and get embarrassed. Do I think that's gonna happen? Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really don't. But I do even as a fan, as a realist, I say that is a game we can lose. That is realistically a game we can lose. Now, this game I thought for sure we was gonna lose because it's prime time. But hey, I don't mind being motherfucking wrong when it comes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind being wrong when it comes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Nigga, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Stand on business. I tell like this TV, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga. Fuck you mean we gonna lose to the Dolphins, nigga? You been talking that shit all day. How we never went on prime time, nigga? You been out here down us, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, we came through and stood on business prime time on your weak ass. Hey, talk your shit. Talk your shit. I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? I am all for it, but I did think this was a game we was going to motherfucking lose, dog. I swear to God. Swear to God, I ain't got no reason to lie to y'all niggas, bro. I came to the crib in holy sanctuary to watch this game. I said, man, ain't no way in hell I'm going to be out here watching this game out in public. I can't do it. These niggas don't win on prime time. You know what I mean? And just because they went out here today don't mean I'm about to get out here and watch Sunday evening's game at a bar or something. I can't do it. I ain't got the. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to be at the sanctuary of the crib watching that game. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm with my kids or I'm at this broad's crib that I'm pretty lucky with when I watch the games. You know what I'm saying? We still haven't lost since when I'm over there watching the game. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'll be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I'm gonna be over there. I'm gonna be honest with y'all because I'm gonna probably doing a lot of party. I got a Christmas party I'm going to. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be definitely doing some partying hard come motherfucking Saturday. So Sunday I probably won't wake up until the game get ready to start. You know what I'm saying? Order me some food and get ready for give me something to drink, get something to drink on. You know what I'm saying? And do my Sunday routine, get my laundry and shit correct. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, unless I'm watching the game with my kids. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we see what happens Sunday, man. I'm very intrigued for Sunday. Sunday is going to be very intriguing for the AFC North as far as the division leaders, man. Because if we can win that game and look at this, y'all. The fucking Patriots at 11-3 are the underdog to the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going to say that one more time, just in case y'all niggas ain't hear me. The Patriots on the road at 11-3 are the underdog to a 7-7 Baltimore Ravens. Bro, I do not like the odds to that. I don't. I really don't, dog. I really don't. That shit makes me nervous as fuck. Because I know realistically the Lions game is a game we could fucking drop. And we could be sitting at 8-7. And then Baltimore can come through and motherfuckers be sitting at 8-7 as well. Now we own the divisional matchup because we already beat them. But it seems like all roads is leaving to week 17, week 18, bro. And I don't want that because my heart can't take that shit, dog. I don't think my heart can take that, bro. I want us to be able to just win a division within these next couple weeks, bro. And we can let week 18 be week 18. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I predicted that week 18 will come down, that will be for the division. That's my original prediction. Week 18 will be for the division against Baltimore. But my heart can't take that shit, bro. My heart can't take that shit, bro. Just get it done, bro. These last couple games, bro. So we can seal it. Because when we get into the dance, bro, anything is possible at that point. Anything is possible. Now, am I nervous for the fact for week 18 that we could lose that game? Yes, nigga. Just like I was nervous about this game. I'm nervous about the Browns game. Because, that's one of them games where the Browns ain't got shit to play for, and we get out here and shit the bed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the automatic win. Nah, there ain't no automatic wins in the professional football. There ain't no automatic wins. We got to go out there and win the goddamn games, bro. We went out, we in there comfortably. And at that, we might be able to move up out of that 4th seed. Realistically, we really might be able to move out of that 4th seed and get to a higher seed. See what I'm saying? But as long as we win a division, because that's our only path. Our only path, in my opinion, is we have to win a division. We can't afford to lose no games and think we're going to slide in as a wild card. I'm not even thinking about a wild card. I'm not. It's either we win a division or we not making it to the playoffs. That's what it is. Because I don't think them other teams are going to slump off like that to where the point we even have a chance. Like, even when you think of the Chargers have already beaten us, so they already have the tiebreaker. Then you have, hold on, let me go over here to real quick. So as I'm talking about this shit, let me go over here real quick. Let me go over here because I don't want to just be talking as I'm saying this shit. But this is my fear of us not taking care of business, bro. Because a lot of shit would have to fall our way for us to, if we don't win the division, a lot of shit would have to fall our way just to make it to a wild card, bro. And that chance is slim to none, in my opinion, bro. It's damn near slim to none. All right. So as we see it right now, the 7th seed is Houston. I can see Houston winning a couple games. We're not going to be able to overtake them. Buffalo possibly still is in a running of actually stealing the fucking division. The Chargers is low-key in the running of stealing division still. They haven't lost in the goddamn division at all. They 5-0. So they possibly could run the table or maybe lose one game. Maybe lose one game out of these last 3, right? So at the end of the day, they're at least 12 games. Buffalo going to at least be at 12 games. You know what I'm saying? Now it's all about the scraps after that. It's about whether or not Houston is going to motherfucking lose some games. We would need Houston to lose some games for us to really have a chance of winning. And did we beat? Yeah, we beat the Colts. All right, so we own the tiebreaker against the Colts. But the Colts is not in the playoff picture right now. They're not. You know what I'm saying? They're out of it right now. Right now, technically, Pittsburgh, if Baltimore, we'd have lost this game today, we'd have been out of it. Well, no. I think we still had the division because we beat Baltimore already. But I don't want to rely on that. You know, let's go be a goddamn 10 or 11 win year for us, man. Fuck all that 9-8 shit, man. Let's get out here, man. Let's stand on some business, man. Let's get 2 more wins, man. Seal the goddamn division up, man. Let's make it happen. Now, Jacksonville can slide a couple games. I can see Jacksonville slide because I don't listen. That Lions game is going to determine whether or not how high we can actually go. The highest Pittsburgh can possibly go is the 2 seed. But you would need New England to lose out. I don't think New England's going to lose out. Jacksonville is a little bit more realistic because they're at 10-4 and they got some possible games that they could lose going towards the end of the game. The end of the season. But that's really our realistic shot is the 4th seed, bro. That's it, bro. We control our own goddamn destiny, fellas. Let's get it done, man. Let's get it done, man. Let's go, man, bro. If we win all 3 games, the Pittsburgh Steelers is probably going to be the bro, we got a chance of really winning this shit, bro. We really got a chance of winning this shit. Now, we'll probably get a home game. We'll get the home game. But after that, we'll be the Road Warriors because the team I think is going to make it to the Super Bowl and the NFC is going to have a better record than us. And any team we play after the first round is going to have a better record than us. That's just my personal opinion on that. Unless somehow, some way we lose a division and still make it. Other than that, I see us having as long as we do what we have to do, we got a shot, man. But I don't want to get my hopes up too high, man. I hate this time of the year, bro, because my anxiety be so fucking high about these niggas, dog. And I just want these niggas to win, man. I want it more for Mike Tomlin. I want it for Aaron Rodgers. I want it for Cam Haywood. I want it for goddamn TJ Watt. You know, these guys have put a lot of time in the game, man. And I just, you know, with Aaron Rodgers, this him being his last year, guys like DK, guys like Jalen. With Jalen Ramsey already won a Super Bowl. But at least for the guys that never won it, I would want for them to be able to win under Mike Tomlin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would want for them to be able to do that. And if Mike Tomlin decide he want to call that shit quits after that Super Bowl, brother, listen, brother, I would recommend it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest with you. You ain't got shit to prove. This is your prove it year right here. You had motherfuckers in the stadium, dog, talking about firing your ass. Loud chants. The last time we was in Acrisure Stadium, motherfuckers was saying fire Tomlin because we played the bitch-ass Buffalo Bills. And we seen what the Buffalo Bills just did to the Patriots. They went out there, came through from 21 down. Motherfuckers running around there talking about fire Mike Vrabel? No, they're not saying that. Buffalo Bills, even though I hate the Bills, but they're a good team. They're a good team. You know what I'm saying? They're a good team. And they have great offensive play. one thing that the Steelers have tend to lack, but tonight's game was pretty efficient. Very motherfucking methodical and efficient. So I listen, if we could play like that and we could just move them chains all game, listen, bro, I don't give a fuck how the game look. I don't care how the game look. As long as we winning, I don't care. I don't care if we got a 3, 4, 8, 10, 20, 15 here, 3 here, 2 here, 1 here. Go for it on fourth down. First down. This, that. 3 yards, 4 yards, 15 yards, touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. As long as we win. I don't care if it's an ugly win. I don't care if it's a pretty win. You know what I'm saying? As far as men, y'all know how that shit go. Sometimes, nigga, you got to take one for the team. Fellas, y'all know how that shit goes. Sometimes you got to take one for the team, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather, listen, listen, we keeping it tall right now. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be getting pussy than not getting no pussy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to be raw dog with y'all. Pause on that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. So how we get to the dance and how we win these games, I do not care. I do not care. I don't care. Let's get to the dance. And when we get to the dance, you know, we might be able to bag the baddest bitch. We might have to settle for the 5. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but we got to the dance. And I'm very appreciative of that. You know what I'm saying? But do I want to get the bad bitch? Absolutely. But if I got to take this 5 and take this 4 and roll it on to the goddamn championship, this 4th seed and roll it all the way to the championship, then nigga, fuck it, it is what it is. If I got to take the 7th seed, well, I can't say 7 when we talk about females because that's pretty decent. But if I got to take this 4th seed, fam, in a struggling fashion, fuck it, I'll take it. Know what I'm saying? Just get us to the dance and anything can happen for us, man. We have the defense. If these boys can play like this on alert mode like that, just being a little bit more alert. Like I said, I didn't like how they was just, they let their foot off the gas towards the end of the game. But they can be like this, man, listen, we got a real shot at this shit, man. We got a real shot at this shit, fellas. You know what I'm saying? And, even though, like I said, my main thing was, damn, fuck, bro, like, my heart can't take these niggas going and playing Baltimore and Pittsburgh for the last game, bro. Like, my heart can't take that shit, bro. I just want to be able to win out, bro. Just win out, bro. But fuck it, if it's got to be Baltimore for the fucking last game of the season, then nigga, let's get it then. You know what I'm saying? Let's fucking get it. My heart ain't going to be able to take that shit, especially in a loss. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it, though. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it's got to be, that I'm not going to get too high. I'm not going to get too low off of these couple wins because it's been a minute since we had back-to-back wins, right? But at the end of the day, man, if it's a time to get hot for the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro, it is now, bro. It is absolutely now. Coming off 2 games in a row. Who got the longest streak right now? They don't even say that shit in here. I think this is playoff standings. Let me get off this shit. Let me just go to standings real quick. Currently, right now, Buffalo's going on 3-0. We in 2-1. Damn, Jacksonville on a 5. Houston on a 6-game winning streak. Woo! Yeah, them boys is hot. They might be destined for a loss, though. One of them two, between Jacksonville and Houston, they destined for a loss. But Buffalo is making strides right now. New England, I'm hoping they can beat Baltimore, bro. I swear to God, I'm hoping they can beat Baltimore Sunday night. I will be watching that game. I'm hoping they can beat Baltimore Sunday night. Patriots, I need y'all niggas to give us we need a favor. Because it is very possible we can lose to the goddamn Lions. Lions is on a 1-game losing streak. They're not trying to go back-to-back losses. At home, they 5-2. So that's going to be a very interesting game, man, when it comes down to the Steelers and goddamn Lions. Right now, the Lions is a favorite. I do think that I really believe that is a game we really can go in there and win. And I think we can really win that game. But it is a game, realistically, we can get out there and get fucking embarrassed, dog. It could be worth cutting off the game at 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the Lions can get out here and put belt to ass sometimes. And especially in that environment out there in Detroit, but it's going to be dome weather. It ain't going to be cold in the goddamn dome. So that might be a little bit better for Aaron Rodgers to be out there really slinging that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It is what it is. But this is a great, 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 great win. The Steelers proved me wrong on this particular game. Shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Victory Monday, victory Tuesday. Let's get some long rest. And then, man, we right back at it, man. We right back at it, man. We got to stand on them Lions, bro. We got to stand on them Lions. We going lion hunting come goddamn Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Come tomorrow. Well, in another minute, y'all minds better be all on goddamn Detroit because we got to – the motherfuckers can put up points on the board. They can get out there. They can get down and march down that field, and we got to be able to do something about that. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to do something about these niggas marching down the field and scoring touchdowns. You see what I'm saying? So we Pittsburgh, man, defense going to have to really show up for this game. Offense is going to have to show up too. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a shootout out there in goddamn Detroit. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a straight shootout out there. So we got to be ready for that. And offense going to have to come up big and defense going to have to come up big both ways. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I thought Miami was going to be able to do a little something today, man. I ain't going to sit up here and hold you. But shout out to the defense, man. This is why they one of the second highest paid defenses of the year. This is one of the true performances where I can say from the defense that I was like, yo, these niggas really stood on business tonight. This is why they showed they are one of the highest paid defense in the league. This game right here, they show why they're one of the highest paid defenses in the league. You know what I'm saying? Throughout other games, you know, it's been leaky here, leaky there. You know, even though we may have got turnovers and shit, but that's cool and shit. But, you know, we've been real leaky in areas. But tonight, man, them boys was real sticky tonight. Besides a few plays, I just wish they was a little bit more stickier more, but it is what it is. But other than that, they was real sticky out there today. Shit was real sticky for the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And then let alone the pressure that was coming for Tua little ass. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we was coming for that nigga, and we got to be coming for Jared Goff ass the same way. The same tenacity motherfuckers out there, we need to be coming with the same tenacity for Jared Goff ass. We got to come through because one thing about Jared Goff is and listen, let me say this real quick too. Y'all got to be out here, be ready to catch these goddamn interceptions, dog, because one thing about Jared Goff is going to give you multiple fucking opportunities to get that goddamn football. Y'all niggas all practice need to be working on catching interceptions. I swear to God. Because we gonna need them. We can't afford to have drop interceptions and shit. Not against that Lions team. We can't afford that. They got a decent running game, decent O-line. We can't afford that shit unless the D-line gonna stand on some business. Unless D-line is gonna have to win this game against Detroit. They're going to have to win that shit in the trenches, straight up and down. Because one thing about Detroit's O-line, them niggas get dirty in the trenches. So the Steelers they're going to have to win that shit, and they're going to have to win in the trenches, man. Shout out to Patrick Queen, though, man. He played a great game today, man. Great game. Had some great plays today from Patrick Queen. But anyway, man, I ain't going to hold y'all too long, man. I'm about to get ready to go to this broad crib and shit, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to go over there if they lost this game. I already told her, like, yo, I ain't gonna sit up and lie. Well, I didn't tell her this, but in my mind I said this. I said I'm watching the game. She like, oh, you could watch the game over here. She don't know I'm a fanatic. You know what I'm saying? I get to yelling and screaming and shit at the TV. Like, I ain't even try to do that. You live in an apartment complex. Motherfuckers might call the police and shit. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I was saying like, yo, I was like, yeah, I'm watching the game, you know, so I'll let you know later on. You know what I mean? So, but in my mind, in my heart of hearts, like goddamn Skip Bayless would say, if they would have lost, I would stand my ass home. I don't want no pussy. Fuck that shit. I don't want no head. I don't want nothing. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. The Steelers lost. But I'm on my way because the Steelers won. So anyway, y'all. Hey, Ansel, you hoe ass nigga. How about them Chiefs, nigga? Yeah, nigga. How about them Chiefs? Where them Chiefs at? Where they at? Eliminated, nigga. Oh, you see that? Hold on, let me put this over there. Eliminated, nigga. Yeah, Ansel. Talk that shit now, nigga. Talk that shit in there while we over here still in the dance. While we over here still in the dance, nigga. Yeah, we bringing Lizzo to the dance. The new improved Lizzo to the dance. The weight loss Lizzo to the dance. You bitch ass nigga. Yeah, we bringing the BBW goddamn Lizzo to the goddamn dance. That's right. Shout out to goddamn Lizzo out here looking thick and looking good, losing her weight and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lizzo and her weight loss journey. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a lot for women, especially for women that's insecure about their weight. So shout out to Lizzo, man. She out here looking good. I had to bring that up because Ansel always be talking shit about Lizzo being a Steelers fan and shit. Oh, y'all, we got Taylor Swift. Y'all got Lizzo. Well, nigga, how that Taylor Swift shit working out? You know what I'm saying? How that working out? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It ain't working out good for y'all. Y'all season done, nigga. Yeah, you had your bitch ass ain't been over here talking shit in the comments under the Steelers comments and shit no more since your Chiefs ain't running around here doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Whole ass nigga. But anyway, tell like this, TV. Shout out all the day ones. Shout out all the new ones, man. Hey, shout out to Steeler Nation, man. We in the building, baby, with a dub on these whole ass niggas on Monday night. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers. Art Rooney, you're not on the hook yet. But you still on the hook. You're not off of the table yet, fam. You're not off of the table yet. We gotta go win number 7. You're not off the goddamn table yet. So don't think, oh yeah, man, Steeler Nation, man, the mentions and the fan excitement and da-da-da-da. Nigga, we need the ring. We need the ring. Ring. I don't care what you gotta do. You need to go talk to Roger Goodell, nigga. We need the ring. You ain't off the hook, fam. You not. Know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Putting all this pressure on Mike T. Nah, you ain't off the hook, fam. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. But anyway, shout out to the whole Steeler organization, including Art Rooney, Omar Khan, the special teams coach, Terrell Austin, Arthur Smith, the football equipment people, all the people that pouring Gatorade for the players, all the nurses and the doctors. This is a team win, and we should go into this week with a lot of great fucking energy, man. A lot of fucking great energy, man. And let's use these momentums of having these couple weeks of getting wins. And let's get the ball motherfucking rolling, nigga. Let's get the ball rolling, nigga. What we waiting on, bro? What we waiting on, man? You know, it's time to shut everybody up, man. It's time to silence all the critics, all the people that counted us out, all the people that counted y'all out. You know what I'm saying? It's time to silence everybody. And how we do that? We go ahead and we beat the Lions too. We didn't only beat Baltimore, we beat a hot goddamn Dolphins team, and now we come through when motherfuckers think we gonna get belt their ass. We come through to Detroit and put belt their ass. Let's go, man. Let's fucking go, man. But anyway, man, shout out to day one, shout out to the new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, subscribe button, man. If y'all want to donate, hit links is in the description box, man. If not, that's cool, man. The Steelers won. And the like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. But anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all. One.